and welcome back to the Director of Football Journeyman. Today we're going to be playing Club Bruges in both legs of the UEFA Europa League first knockout round. We start away in the first game, so could be interesting. The last time we played them away, two times we played them away recently, within the last 2 seasons, we've lost 8-1 and 5-1. So let's see what we can do this time around, because we've beaten them quite significantly in the home legs that we've had as well. So it's a bit of a who can outscore who in the game. Some of the other fixtures for the first knockout round: Celtic play Atletico Madrid, so that'll be interesting to see how they get on. CSKA Moscow got Barcelona in the Europa League. That's insane. Other than that, just nothing major to look at. Results since you were here last: we played Royal Antwerp 5-0. It's all going well. Mitkov took a penalty. I think it's because I'd taken Diallo off at that stage, and Diallo's the normal penalty taker. Standard Liège 2-0. Diallo with a brace. Fantastic. We are right up at the end of the league season, so we're going to skip the Mechelen game, and we're going to I'll let you know how we get on against them. But we do have both legs against Club Bruges, and then we have Mouscron, Genk and Leuven to end the regular season. We are currently top of the league. Westerlo are really pushing us hard, which is, I would say, I wasn't expecting. Sturm Bruges have won 2 games since they got relegated. That sucks. They're having a terrible season, and then they get relegated and they're like, okay, well now we can just play football. Surprises for clubs that are struggling: Standard Liège in 9th. Would not have expected them to be so low down. Sint-Truidense, 13th place. What's going on? Westerlo, as I said, having a very good season. Zulte Waregem having a good season as well. So Genk could miss out on the Champions Group if Waregem continue playing well. I think Standard Liège are out of it. So the top 4 look pretty good for making it into the Champions Group, but time will tell, I guess. We have to wait and see how the rest of the season pans out. For the first game against Club Bruges, this is how we're lining up. We have Bornes in goal, Mitkov and Gilardo as our wingbacks, Jorin, Everett and Nkita as our central defenders, Dodora and Sadije as our central midfield, Lenghetti and Christians as our wide men, Diallo and Carnevale up front. Digorese suspended for this game, so he's obviously not available to be picked. Jorin Everett's brother Jonas, not actually his brother, is he? No, not actual brother. He gets to sit in the bench because he's our only fit centre back who can play. And in saying that, he's not really a centre back. So I'm hoping we don't have centre back issues, because I don't have anyone on the bench that I really I could put Julian on the bench, but then we literally have no centre backs. So I'm just going to put Everett there and hope for the best, see how we get on. But that's how we're going to line up. East Riley is going to sit on the bench. He's been really poor since he joined. I know Christian's average rating's not great, but he's been decent recently. I did consider playing Rodriguez, but we're not, because he's really been off form this year. And he was originally the other striker I was going to play. It was going to be Diallo and Rodriguez. Carnevale came in and lit the world on fire, so Rodriguez has been the one that's missed out. They have Potier playing up front. Of course they do. They play Potier against everyone else on the wing, and then when they play us, they put Potier up front, and Potier is a god when he plays against us for some reason, which is just delightful. I am going to straight away go in and just tell them that they need to press, tackle, do all that stuff, and we're going to press Lunin, because why not? 20 seconds in and they've already had a shot. Bornez to Everett. We're accumulating a team of Spanish B teams rejects, which is interesting. But we're making money off them every now and again because Roberto signed him for nothing, and he went to Valencia for 13 million. Christians, you could have fallen down and gotten us a penalty, but instead, no. Mitkov with the throw, Diallo wins it. Nkita, what is Nkita doing? Nkita is a centre back, and he's playing the furthest forward player. I don't know. I don't understand. For today's game, we have decided to play both our wide men on support. I do think I'm going to put Linghetti as an inverted winger. I forgot to change him, I'm guessing. I don't know what Past Me was doing, but Past Me had some random players in the team. Linghetti hasn't become an inverted winger yet. Diallo, get in, an away goal, 20 minutes in. We've managed to put one past Lunin, all thanks to Linghetti pressing Emerson. Linghetti, beautiful run. Interesting pass, but Diallo gets onto the end of it. Get in. I think we'll still make that change anyway. Mitkov with the big throw. Keeper gets there ahead of Linghetti. If Linghetti has an amazing game, I would be very delighted, because since he came back this season, he has been meh. And Orlando Delgado, it's all good. It's all good. 1-1. If we don't concede a huge amount, they've scored literally like a minute later. If it ends with us losing by 1 goal, it's not the worst result in the world, because with the away goal, definitely is an advantage. I do prefer playing away for the first game, but at the same time, playing at home first game does give you a bit of confidence if you go into it, or into the away leg, winning. Potier really doing bits there. I don't like when he's on the pitch. We do have a bunch of players who are playing poorly, which is interesting because we haven't been terrible. I'm going to say I'm far from pleased. Christians playing terribly, to be expected. Carnevale not having a great game. Sadije, Joran Everett, Gilardo, all these players know there's not much he can really do about it. He's not going to bring on what's his name? Jessen? No, it's not Jessen. The other Everett son. Diallo cuts wide. Oh, he cuts inside, and he had a box full of players. Nkita was probably in there. See, he's here now, but look at him. He's already moving forward. Picks up the ball. Nkita gets out to Christians. Back to Nkita. Gilardo, nicely taken down. Then just a terrible cross. Linghetti jukes his man. Can't get the crossover, but Mikov picks it up, puts it in. Gets blocked, and Christians with a cross blocked again. Gilardo. Linghetti, the ginger maestro. 50 minutes in, we're 2-1 up. I'm going to ask for a bit of creativity. See if that does anything, okay? Players are somewhat inspired. Sadije not having a great game. I think we've Greenwood on the bench. Gilardo, you had plenty of time. You had so much time to just take that down. Instead, he heads it to a Club Brugge player, and we just get away with it. We're going to make a change. Carnevale is coming off for Rodriguez. East Riley's coming on for Christians. You want to be a winger, yeah. Do you want... I'm going to play you on attack. I might try Rodriguez as a support. Complete forward. Mitkov with the big throw. Not great. Diallo deep picks it up to Dora. Rodriguez. Diallo. Linghetti. Mitkov. We're playing beautiful football. That was an interesting pass. But okay. De Duda wins the ball, but then Club Brugge keep moving forward. Poitier, I'm guessing he's been put out onto the wing. Gilardo and Nkita can't decide who. Oh, he's offside. Okay. That was comical defending. That was terrifying. I'm so glad that he was that far offside. We are going to demand more, because the fact that we were that poor there was scary. Poitier has been taken off. Okay. Mitkov is struggling, so we bring on Coppins. Coppins was the starting right back before Mitkov came in. It's going to be just a case of him walking into the team. It's not that big of a deal. Everyone needs to calm down. I don't like that all the highlights recently have been theirs. I think we're just going to step back to cautious. We're going to go frequently time wasting. We're going to be extremely direct. We're just going to try and lump it forward. And then just take a step back. Everyone, one step back, you know. Just calm down a little bit. We don't need to go insane. We're 2-1 up. Everett with the throw. Club Brugge with the ball. Henderson is just... Oh. Did that hit the post? 3 times they've hit the woodwork. They've had 3 clear-cut chances or 1. 5 half chances or 2. Could say we've FM'd them just a smidge. Just the tiniest amount. Scott Israeli came on and played terribly. So they took off a winger who was playing poorly and brought on a winger who ended up playing worse. It's going to calmly say, well done, I guess. We also didn't get man of the match. Lingeri played an 8, but didn't get player of the match. Interesting. Very interesting. I wonder who got player of the match. But yeah, Rodriguez didn't do an awful lot. I suppose Carnevale was quite in that game as well. But that second striker, I don't know, might play Jacques when he's back from his injury. He wasn't fit enough to play today or sit on the bench. But I think I might put him on as a complete forward on support and see if he can do something. Because it's been... Alright, this is taking too long. We are going to be back in just a second for the second leg at home against Club Brugge. I will see you guys for that just a second. Right, so here we go. Second leg against Club Brugge. We have the advantage from the first leg. As you can see, some games pretty much wrapped up already. Atletico Madrid 4-0 away to Celtic. Lille beat Rosenborg 6-1. So I'd say pretty much guaranteed that those results are done. The game in between against Mechelen, we drew 1-1. They got quite lucky. It was a break that they had and they just went down our left side. Yeah, I think it was down our left side. And the keeper just kind of sat down and went, there you go. Whatever makes you happy. Scored the goal. So that wasn't at all what I was hoping for. So this is how we're going to lining up today. A couple of changes. Hector comes in. Coppins comes in because Mitkov picked up a pulled calf muscle. He's going away for about 2 weeks. De Gresse comes back in because he is not suspended anymore. He was suspended for the league game as well. Other than that, East Riley's going starting because Christian's is just terrible. Rodriguez scored in that last game. I think it was his first goal in 11. So we're going to give him a run around for a while. Carnevale's form has just dropped off horrendously recently. So we're going to see how he gets on. Like I said, Hector's coming in because after the last game, wasn't great. Also had a chat with Coppins before the game to tell him that his form has been terrible and he disagreed with me. So I went looking for a different right back. We don't have any. So He has to start today. Militao is back in the team for them. It's put Potier on the wing for today's game. Will he be... one of the team leaders wasn't happy with that. So I'm just going to try and fix... Told him not to be complacent. And everyone's freaking out. No need to freak out, lads. Alright. Potier and Chabert. Chabert wasn't overly influential in the last game, but it was influential enough that I don't want him to be left to do his own thing. I suppose Anderson was also quite important in that last game as well. Militao does come into this game just a little bit tired. I feel like Coppins is going to get sent off in this game. You go into a game and you're like, I've had a chat with a player. He wasn't overly impressed with the chat we had. He's going to get himself sent off. I feel like that's what's going to happen today. And we don't have a right back on the... We have De Gresse, who can play a right back. Why didn't I think of playing De Gresse at right back? Also, not to date the video of when I'm recording this, what a goal by Sadija. Get in! Not to date the video, but I did tweet about a player that came up in a scout report in between the Mechelen game and this one. A Gibraltar wonder kid, which is just... And he was born in Gibraltar as well. He's playing for Udinese. But I was mind blown. I didn't think Gibraltar could have a wonder kid. But it turns out they can. So it was interesting that he came up there. He wants according to my scouts anyway, he wants 30,000 a week. He's 19 years old. He's never going to get that. He's currently on 12 grand or something. Diallo. Oh, that was close. We're having a good game. East Riley. Still playing really badly. Our defenders keep losing. Anderson. It's fine. They also recommended a player on loan from Juventus to me. He's currently at Westerlo. They want 30 something million from him. Where do they think we're going to get this money from? I genuinely do not understand where my scouts think we're going to get the money to buy these players from. Fair enough, 30 grand a week. I suppose we probably could afford that if we wanted to go bankrupt. But the fact that they were telling me this player is only worth 30 million, or it would only cost 30 million to get him. That's a lot of money for a club like us. If we sold a player for 50, maybe 60 million, if Diallo was to leave for 50 or 60 million, I'd say, alright, maybe we get a replacement for 30 million. But that's a significant sum of money. De Gresse, Sadija with another one, 13th of the season. He seemed kind of confused after he scored, but he is delighted with himself. De Gresse with the assist. Kind of looked like it hit Hadji before it went in. They put Potier up front now. Coppins, Lunin easily takes that. De Gresse, I think he's going to be suspended for the next Europe, or for the next game. That being his 15th yellow card of the season. He's going to be suspended anyway because he's getting himself sent off. Well, that makes the decision of when do I take Rodriguez off, because Rodriguez has been sent off. Or he's not sent off. He is going to have to come off because Everett needs to come in and play at centre back. Fantastic. Hadji, Hector pushes it behind. I don't remember if I mentioned it. Popovic, I think with the last episode he was under offer from a bunch of clubs. He has agreed to join Chelsea. So we are getting rid of Popovic, finally. I don't see what they see in him, but a lot of big European clubs were chasing him, which I found interesting because I don't really rate him. Potier with the shot, but Hector saves it. Coupens got rid of it, but the Club Rouge still on the attack. East Riley gets back, defends. I think East Riley... No, I was going to say maybe he'd be a left back. Not really. Maybe a left back that I'd play, but he's not really a left back. I think we make a change. We're going to take East Riley off because just why not? He's not playing well. Gilardo not playing well. Don't have a left back on the bench. Barashi is finally back from his injury, and I'm expecting him to get injured the next time we play him. Coupons to Everett. How is it? Like, all my players are getting booked, and I don't have get stuck in on. Inkita. Playing with fire there, lads. You know? Lingetti. Cuts inside. And then just passes it to the keeper. Does all. That ups all. Mwah, beautiful. And then passes it to the goalkeeper. I'm going to take Diallo off. Leave him have a bit of a rest. Bring Carnevale on. Leave him play as a complete forward. So you have a bit of a run around. Diallo has been relatively inefficient in this game, so just leave the lads have a bit of a rest. They had a player pick up. He picked up an injury. Poitier played a 5.9. We kept him quiet. Get in. Digresses 55th minute gets his first yellow. 57th minute gets himself sent off. That's exactly what you want. Yep, that's literally everything I dreamt of. But we go through nonetheless. 4-1. Very happy with the way he played. Sadija, first time you turned up in quite a while, it has to be said. He has been very, very quiet the last 4 or 5 games. I think it's because Fofana is just back from his injury as well. So he's decided, shit, I need to start playing football again. Teams that have gone through, Atletico Madrid, as I said, were pretty much guaranteed to go through. Leicester, Barcelona went through 3-1. Zenit go through on away goals. Leon go through with a 1-0 win. Lille go through after losing the second leg. And Sporting go through. Daniel Campbell. Imagine if it was DJ Campbell. DJ Campbell playing for Sporting Lisbon. Who would have thought? 430k for getting into the next round. That gives us 10.5 million. It's not terrible. Yeah, we wouldn't send our players out 30 at all. Never. We do have the draw tomorrow. It's here, I think. I'll bring you back for the draw because I want to see who we get in the next round. So back in a second for that. Right. So that took about 3 minutes, but at least it's 3 minutes. You didn't waste listening to me rabbling on about bullshit like I'm doing right now. Haha! I've got you anyway. So in the draw, we can get scary teams like Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, Valencia, Roma, Tottenham, Leon, Shakhtar. I think we could beat Shakhtar. Marseille, Sevilla, Olympiacos. I wouldn't mind Leicester. We're the lowest team. Can we get Lille? That'd be nice. I don't think we can. I think we have to play one of the like Spurs, Roma. Who else wasn't in? Olympiacos, Sevilla. I think we have to get one of those teams. I don't think we can play a team that played in the last round. Or is that just the Europa Conference League? I don't know. So Zenit plays Sevilla. We might as well play a good team. I want to say we play Tottenham. Leipzig. Right, Barcelona get Roma, Lille, Marseille. It's an all-French team. An all-French game. So there's guaranteed a French team in the next round. Madrid, or Atletico Madrid, not Real, play Olympiacos. So they're after getting 2 relatively easy games in a row. Leon play Shakhtar. Sporting play Tottenham. Leicester draw Valencia. So Leipzig. Interesting. So it's moved our 2 final games of the league season. I think for the next episode we'll come back for the RB Leipzig second leg and the Leuven game, because that's the decider whether we get into the next round of the Europa League, and it'll be a decider if we win this portion of the league, which, as you can see, even though we drew against Mechelen, Westerlo lost to Anderlecht in their last game. So it's pulled Anderlecht back in, and we've also not done the best of work. We do have 2 hard games in the rest of the season, with Genk in 7th and Leuven, who's still 8th. So we're playing 7th and 8th. Genk will need to beat us to pop it. No, we have 3 games left, actually, don't we? Yeah, we have Muskron as well. So yeah, Leipzig, Leuven in the next episode. If you have enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. There is content creators in the description of this video. If you haven't already, make sure to follow, subscribe, do all the good stuff with them as well. Be much appreciated. Let them know where you came from, all that good. You know, if you haven't seen my experiment video that comes out on Thursdays, definitely give those a watch. There's 5 content creators and yours truly smashing through as Wonder Kids. I think we're up to the age of 24 in the most recent video. It's unless you're Clates, and then you're not happy. scootR probably not that happy either. Thank you very much for watching, fellas, and I'll see you tomorrow for more daily Football Manager content. Bye!